So today I'm going to install some base molding on a cement wall in a basement. This whole wall is cement. And not all of the walls are cement. A lot of them are, most of them in this basement are drywall and with studs behind them. And for instance, that wall right there, it's just drywall and studs. So the trick is how to keep these the seams on the 30-foot wall to keep them, nice and disguised, camouflage, what have you, and have everything geometrically correct, just nice and tight, without having any fasteners. So the one pipe there, I was able to wedge some lumber and some shims behind there and get it nice and tight. And yeah, as you can tell by the fat kid shaking his head, I really like that. So I dry fit everything, I test everything, and you can see, it really wants to go tighter. But here's the trick of the century. So I'm going to take 2 pieces of wood and some nails that are slightly longer than the dimension of those 2 pieces of wood. And I'm going to nail the crap out of it. Just, probably, I don't know, 20 nails. And so now you have, it's like a porcupine on the bottom of this. And what I'm going to do with these, like a carpet stretcher or a kicker, I'm going to push that base tight to the wall, and I'm going to press my block with all the spikes. And when the glue cures, this myth is busted. That's the trick. So, it doesn't always have to be on a basement wall. This trick you can use in many applications. You just need something to stay. Now, I wouldn't test a Mack truck pulling against that little block of wood that's got little nails hanging out, but it'll, hold some pressure quite a bit. So I go ahead and I glue about every 6-8 inches, a nice dollop of construction adhesive. Now, keep in mind, I don't always get a choice of the projects that I take on. I just walked into this project and, applied common sense wherever I could and just tried to make the best of it. So I have one of these blocks at every seam. Keep in mind, guys, that if you're going to glue to a wall, you got to understand that the adhesion to the wall is only as good as the paint adhesion. So in the past, I've glued stuff to building products that were just had primer on it, and the glue would attack the primer and it would fall off. So to be honest with you, I'm not sure what paint is on this wall. It's not primer, it is primer and paint, but the adhesion is only as good as the paint that's on the wall.